said, I love baseball. He said, I played baseball all my life. I never made it. I was in the Boston Red Sox organization. I made it through the minors. I said, so you never made it to major leagues? He goes, yeah, but I was the star pitcher on the Venezuelan national team. Wow. Okay. This guy, I felt his right arm just a little bit ago. It felt good. It felt good. But I am telling you, you are going to be excited about this gentleman. Because let me tell you, he's my Latino brother. Because I'm from Puerto Rico and he's from Miami, Florida. Let's hear it for Orlando Montiel! So happy to be here close to so many EXP agents. And my presentation is going to be very brief. Many years as a real estate coach, and I never had the opportunity to truly feel what it is to develop a team of committed real estate agents, right? So I'm asking you to please pay very close attention to 3 words, right, that we're going to go through today. I just want to share with you my experience. I know many of you are EXP agents. Some of you are thinking about it. And I'm just going to tell you what we experienced through the past 2 years, right, developing a team of over 2,000 agents. Okay? So here we go. Let's see right here. Where's the clicker? Okay, what we want, right? This is what we all want, right? We want production. We want results. Whether you want to run a marathon, whether you want to be a doctor, right? Whether you want to learn to speak English like me, trying to improve my English, right? Or you want to be a top producer. We want that production, results. But what I learned through these 2 years with these 2,000 agents that have become very productive is the following. And I'm not a scientist. I am not a psychologist, right? But this is the number one thing that I learned. I didn't read this anywhere. It's just my experience. Got it? Yes or no? Yes. Perfect. So this is number one. In order to get that result, we need that transformation. Transformation, please. 3 words. Number one is transformation. If I want to be a doctor, I need to first become a doctor, right? If I want to run a marathon, first I need to become a what? A runner. There is no way I can run 26 miles without becoming a runner. Got it? If I want to learn to speak English, I need a transformation in my mind. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Yes. Right? So if I want to have the production of a top producer, I need to what to? Become a top producer. Does that make sense? There's no way, and all of us want that. Some of us want more money, some of us want a bigger team, whatever it is, that production, I need that transformation. And we are reverse engineering the equation, right? Great, I need that production, but first I need to transform myself. But in order to do that, we learned with these 2,000 agents that we need to what? Develop some habits. I can't have that transformation without developing those habits. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Right? So, I need to make those habits a reality for my transformation. For example, doctors, right? What's their habit? They study every single day. They go to the library. They go to the hospital, right? If you want to become a runner, you wake up early in the morning. You see Michael Valdez right here. You have the habit of going to the gym. And I see you at 5:30 in the morning in the gym, right? You didn't become that fit in overnight. You have a habit that transforms your body. True or false? Right? There you go. All right? So, it's some habits. If I want to learn to speak English, I need to develop some habits. Every day I need to get a tutor, etc. The same thing with real estate agents. Most of you understand understand this. We didn't understand this before we joined EXP. But here's the biggest difference. And you've read books about transformation, books about habits, very good books. But this is what we experience. And this is where the magic happened for our real estate agents in the program, for real estate agents and EXP. This is the key right here. Your environment. This environment that we have right here at EXP, it changed our game, and I'm going to tell you a very brief story. We've got 50 minutes to go and more than enough time, right? That environment. Again, one more time. If you want to become a runner, what do? Right? You surround yourself with other what? Other runners, right? If you want to be what? Medical students surround themselves with what? Engineers? Entrepreneurs? Real estate agents? No, they surround themselves with what? With medical students, right? So if you truly want to become a much better real estate agent, you need to surround yourself with the right people. And let me tell you guys, there is no better environment after 22 years in this business than the environment we have in this room. None. And I can guarantee you that, and there's a reason. There's a unique model, very unique model. The only in the industry that allows you to create an environment like this one. Now, I'll tell you a brief story about a real estate agent for Canada, Rodriguez Cheese at EXP, right? So, we do a retreat, right? Every 3 months. Michael has been there before, right? And we called it, we met up at 87 p.m. We work for 87 days, and then we get together for 3 days, right, to develop the plan, to celebrate, and then work together, right, in fact, the right environment to truly achieve our goals for the next 87 days. Make sense? Right, so Carla said, in one of the retreats, she said, 3 months from now, I want to quit my full-time job. But I need to make enough money to quit my full-time job, right? So through this retreat, she made a 3-day plan to help her with that. Right? And we as a group, the environment, helped her execute that plan. She has 4 kids. She's in her 30s. She has a dog, married, right? And Carla, within 4 weeks, was able, for 4 months, was able to quit her job. Right? Now, there we go. Thank you. Now, here's the thing. This is what happens. That environment that you see right there, and this is why it's so crucial to build a team. Most of us talk about rev share, right? And for those of you who are not at EXP yet, pay attention, guys, because you're missing, right? When we join EXP, we talk about, and we talk about, the financial part of that, the model, right? So how much are you getting paid for the property you sold last year, right? Remember, you know that phrase, I'd rather have 1% effort of 100 people instead of 100% on your effort, right? All of us have recruiting deals, but how many of us have recruiting income, right? So we're focused 100% on the what? On the financial aspect. But this is what happened to Carla. This is what happened to Ariana. This is what happened to many of our people in our team, in our group that are here today. This is what happened. That environment gave us something extremely, extremely special. Please write this down. Number 1, when you have a team, whether it's 10, 20, 30 people, and you want that team to keep growing, not only because of financial reward, but number 1, here we go. Having a bigger team is the creativity. The creativity. To what? To be more productive. And production is not always about money, right? It can also be about being more productive, to have more free time. Got it? That team will teach you or give you more connections, right? The more connections you have, the easier your business gets. That team also gives you that capability, the capability. When you work with 10, 20, 50, 100, 150 agents, 200 agents, some of you have 10,000 agents. The creativity, the connections, the capability, you get? You can't get it by yourself, guys. You just can't get it by yourself. Which gives you what? What are we selling? We are all selling what? Confidence. That's all we're selling. Buyers and sellers can get together and close a transaction by themselves. But the reason they work with us is because they trust us. Okay? And that connectivity, that creativity, those connections, that kind of capability through your group will give you the confidence. But here's the next one. And this is what happened to Carla and to so many real estate agents. This is the 5th C, right? Write it down. Commitment. Commitment. Where you are accountable not only to you, but when you're accountable to 10, 50, 100, 500 agents, now you can't make excuses because you know your team will believe you. You know you're making an excuse, and it still gives me the chills. When I see here Carla, Mariana, and all those agents saying, you know what, I elevated my game. And I've been looking to elevate my game for so many years. But now, when I have my weekly meeting with my team, I can just tell them I didn't make my goals. I can just tell them I didn't practice my objections. I can't tell them, right, I didn't do this presentation. I gotta show up every single week. And that is the key, my friends. Yes, we all come here at the beginning for the rev share, but the real key is that transformation. And those habits are almost impossible to build without the right environment. Right? Every week we meet Michael, I see Dave right here in the front. Right? Not showing up to that goal, it's just, it can't happen. I'm losing on vacation. Why? Because that environment feeds my brain. It's a lot of energy that I'm getting. When I can talk to Gene, when I can talk to Brent back there, when I see Jay Kinder talking back there, I'm practicing my English with them too. Right? Right? So this is that's the environment. Real estate is a very it's a solopreneur, right? Very lonely environment. And when you see the animals in the forest, what happens? When they're by themselves, they get killed. Right? If you're a cyclist, what do? You go with a bunch of people. If you're a runner, what do? You run with other people. Right? So what we've learned is that in order to win the results, you need that transformation. We get that, yes or no? Right? I need to transform myself. But in order to transform myself, I need to build some habits. And pretty much the only way I can build those habits is with a group of people. And now, those group of people not only will help me achieve my goals, but way more or as important as achieving my goals, they will be enjoyed together. When we see each other in different places, right? You have to see the face. Some of your faces, when I see you guys, when you see me, because when we're now together, that doesn't happen in the regular real estate environment. All right? So to summarize it one more time, understand that the only place this can happen is at EXP, guys. The only place, guys. Thank you. All right? Thank you. So I just want to say thank you to Brent for putting this together, for allowing us, all right, one more time to be 3 days, all of us together, learning from each other, right? Nurturing that environment that will help me improve my habits. Because coming here will transform me and it will transform you guys. So I hope to see you at every single event so we can keep improving and achieving our goals together. Thank you guys for being here.